of some really good judgment, because it's the result of a lot of experience and a lot of poor judgment. And you can shortcut your road to success. Because there's a system for success and there's a system for failure. Now, and a system for mediocrity. You're going to hear a lot today about how and what to do. But before you get to how and what, the how and what doesn't make any difference without the why. The why is what drives the how and the what. Is that true? The why is what drives the how and the what. The how to do it, the what to do, will get a signature on an application. The how to do it and what to do will get you in the door. But it's the why to do it that gets you out of bed, in the rain, outside, to the door. Does that make sense? So your reasons and so on. So we're going to talk about that because it all starts with why. Now I recently did a CD for the company, and it's called Success 321. Any of you listen to that? Woo! So they have 3 original CDs out, and then they got 3 more. Then they're going to have every single platinum platinum council is going to have a CD out from Larry and everybody else. So we're going to have all those available to us. They're not available yet, I don't think, right? It just came in? Okay, very good. Can't wait to get my hands on it. All right. So I want to talk about a couple things. Let's talk about some basics because we just have a short period of time. And I'm talking about some basics not just for Legal Shield, but basically what I believe for our life, okay? So let's talk about a couple things. Number one, would you ever like to be in a position to get paid for more than you do? One basic principle of contradiction is you first have to form the habit of doing more than you get paid for. If you're not willing to do more today than you get paid for, you will never, repeat, never be in a position to get paid for more than you do. You've got to be willing to go out and put 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 hours in to get paid for 10 hours. Because you got to fill the pipeline. You got to go ahead and make the contest. You got to develop your market. You got to do all those things. You got to go through the learning curve. So if you want to get paid for more than you do, you have to first form the habit of doing more than you get paid for. That's what every successful person does in this business or any industry. Number two, another basic and a contradiction. How many people in this room, like me, would like to be in a position ever in your life, which we fortunately are now, to do whatever you feel like doing, whenever you feel like doing it? Who would like to be in a position to do whatever you feel like doing, whenever you feel like doing it? Everyone would. Here's the contradiction and the basic truth. If you want to be in a position to do whatever you feel like doing, whenever you feel like doing it, you first have to have the motivation and accept the responsibility and have the discipline to do what you do not feel like doing when you do not feel like doing it. You've got to do the things that you don't feel like doing right now. You've got to get yourself out of the house. You've got to move yourself away from the TV. You've got to pick up the telephone and make the call when you do not feel like doing it. And if you do what you feel like, a lot of people think that being successful in business is doing what you feel like. It's exactly the opposite. Do you think that the millions of people that you see passing on the road every day as they're going back and forth from work, do you think that they feel like doing it? They're